with Aries and Pisces, you have the dreamer and you have the dream implementer. Now, a Pisces, they can stay in a dream and doesn't necessarily need to implement them, because they start to feel like if they do start to tell people their dreams or implement their dreams, that it might not be up to standard of how they feel everybody else is looking at things. And a lot of times Pisces be wrong, but you got those few Pisces out there that got the right planets backing them to be able to express their dreams, and their dreams actually get them to where they really need to go. People who are lacking in like planets or stuff like that, and have certain amount of detriments and squares and shit like that, may result to drug usage and alcohol usage and let all their talents go away, to the point that when they get older and be on street corners, they start expressing their music talent because they start giving up in life, but they start giving up that fuck it matter. And they say, fuck it, I'm gonna do my dreams anyway. And a lot of Pisces become long time hippies, but they become successful once they get older, because once they get attached to that fuck it matter and do what they do, a lot of times Pisces be already old and be on street corners. But if they have at least one instrument in their plan, a lot of times their life turn for the better in those occasions. But a lot of times when they got good backing planets and stuff like that, these are the ones who can implement their dreams in a good way. And they like to go with the flow. And this is Pisces is ruled by Jupiter and co-ruled by Neptune. So Neptune's just put in power with Jupiter. Like with all these planets, like when they got Pluto ruling Scorpio, Pluto co-rules Scorpio. So what I mean by co-rules is the actual ruler of Scorpio is Mars. So Pluto gives Mars an extra oomph to give to Scorpio. It's not that Pluto giving Scorpio something. It's Pluto giving because these are outer planets. So before they can even come back down, they get filtered through other planets. So it gets filtered. The Pluto in the Scorpio gets filtered through the Mars. The Uranus and the Aquarius get filtered through the Saturn. So it's a Saturn with a Uranus touch to it. The Neptune and the Pisces get filtered through Jupiter. So this is Jupiter with Neptune. So where Sagittarius is Jupiter, where it's higher learning, religion, wisdom, supreme knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And when it gets into Pisces, it's the same thing: religion, spirituality, wisdom, higher knowledge, but with the Neptune filter on it. So it got illusions, that's what Neptune is. Neptune is illusion filter itself. It may have created the word filter, Neptune. So Jupiter aspects is shared between Pisces and Sagittarius, which is religious, wisdom, knowledge, higher knowledge, you know what I'm saying, purpose in life. Now when it comes into Pisces with the Neptune to it, the Neptune makes an illusion around it. So a lot of Pisces have their own concept of religion, spirituality, education, wisdom. Where in Sagittarius is also co-ruled by Earth, which is a quincunx to Taurus. Earth rules Taurus, and it's co-ruled by Venus. So Venus gives an oomph to Earth. The natural ruler to Taurus is Earth, and the natural ruler to Sagittarius is Jupiter, but the co-ruler to Sagittarius is Earth. Well, I want to say Earth is exalted in Sagittarius, but same thing like with the Mercury goes on with the Gemini and Virgo. It's kind of like that. So Sagittarius has a Earth implement to it, so it makes earthly things out of spirituality, education, knowledge, wisdom. So it takes the things from Earth and builds the knowledge and the wisdom onto it in a Sagittarius way. So you know what I'm saying? That's how the Jupiter plays out with that. So this is why Sagittarius read books, like schooling, teaching, and stuff like that. Like, because it got the earthly thing to it, which is the paper, the sheets, and sigils and ham, and you know what I'm saying, little things like that you can read upon and use for your spirituality.